And I believe that this is maybe tomorrow, but tomorrow actually technically starts the week, right? For next week. So Saturday is technically, according to the calendar that we use, the end of the week. So with that in mind, this would technically be, in my mind at least, the last day that you could possibly tell somebody Happy New Year. Right? Would this be the official, or I guess socially you could go another week. It might be acceptable, but basically we're done, right?
Yeah.
I almost said it to a coworker yesterday, but I didn't because I was thinking about what you said. I almost said it.
It was in your head.
Yeah. Now, next Friday, I'm meeting up with one of my oldest friends, and we have not actually physically seen each other this year. So I'm sure we'll say it just for the hell of saying it,
Right.
But that's only because I've known the guy for 45 years.
Yeah. Now we have the junior pencil neck asking, where is the major pencil neck at? And that is actually a good segue into what the hell is going on, actually. We have been, I don't know, ditched. He's playing hooky right now.
I think that he said something about going to an orgy or something.
Yeah, he said something about having a threesome. Him and the boss and two other couples.
Yeah, actually, it'll be a six-some, a sextet.
A sextet.
Oh,
it's built in. It's in the name. It
Yeah.
is. I don't know if that deserves a round of applause or one or the other. I'm a little like, or does it deserve?
I like that.
Or should I just give him the chairman's?
Do us all fucking favor, Mark. Just fucking end it.
So at the 11th hour, he tries to call in, not sick, but tries to get an excused absence at the 11th hour here. What do we think about that? He literally asked for a paid time off.
I mean, if I could hang out with Tom Hanks, I'd hang out with Tom Hanks too.
Yeah.
Even if it's for a couple hours, hey. Life is like a box of chocolates.
What say you? Should we give him a box of chocolates there, bum?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know if they're hanging out with Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson. Maybe it's an octet.
Maybe there's even more to this.
Yeah.
Well, here we go. Hi, Paul. Unfortunately, Mark had a minor stroke. He's recovering well, but lost his use of his left side. Oh my God.
That's not nice. That's not nice at all.
Why am I laughing?
And that sucks. He's left-handed.
Yeah, I think he knows that. We've talked about it plenty of times. I think he knows that.
That would suck because that means no more writing.
Exactly. Right. The main thing you do when you're left-handed. Yeah. But he's ambidextrous, I'm sure. So he'll get it done, but, maybe we'll excuse this time, but with prejudice. Yeah. With prejudice. And there's the other, my buddy YouTube, always a positive experience. Maybe we'll excuse this one and issue him some PTO, and we'll keep his zeros intact. So we'll, being it's the new year and everything, I think he caught us on the right side. We'll excuse this one. So make sure you have some in your glass, in your cup, in your can. In my case, I have a Coors Banquet. We are going to do some salutes to Damar Hamlin, correct?
Yeah.
The football player last Monday night, as we know, previous Monday night, took a serious injury, but is recovering. So to his recovery, man, right there. Salute.
Yeah, it's nice that we're doing the salute
Mhm.
that he's on the road to recovery as opposed to the other option.
Well, he just posted on his Instagram today for the first time. So yeah.
Oh, we did. Okay.
He did first time.
What did he say?
It was kind of a long thing, but the last part of it is keep me in your prayers, is what it said. But it was a really positive thing. He's aware of everything that happened, and it was his first post.
I like the way his doctors told him, because I guess one of the first communications he had was, "Did we win?" And I love the way his doctors, in order to keep him focused on his health, were like, "Yes, you won the game of life. Yes, you are winning. You are definitely winning." So, yeah, that is absolutely fantastic. It was good news, and we'll see how the rest of the playoffs and the regular season plays out. Tomorrow's a big day. We'll see how this is unprecedented right here. And a lot of us learned a lot of hard lessons from his injury. We were all keying in on the head, and it was actually the chest,
Right.
And realizing, gosh, how fragile we really are. How, like, if everything happens, at what you call the perfect time, you get all this perfect timing or perfect wrong timing. And if something were to hit you right in your chest at the wrong time, or that perfectly wrong time, you're done. You could be done. I mean, luckily for him, he had about 12 professionals that specialize in every single thing that he needed, Jack Jolly on the spot. But for you or I, are we going to have that? You know what I'm saying? Are we going to be able to get to the hospital in a timely manner to save our life? I don't know. But salute to him that he's doing well. And another big one for us. We have Coach's mom, man, which is actually no laughing matter whatsoever. Very serious at the time. But can you fill us in on what's going on, or if anything, how she's doing now?
We'll keep it brief, but yeah, my mother is in her 70s. I don't like to talk about too much personal things, but she went to the hospital. She got a little more sick than we wanted her to be, but it actually turned out to be not as bad as we initially thought. So she's doing a lot better than she was a couple days ago. And so she's going to be okay. And before the MLDC starts, on me as to why I'm on the show, I have my reasons. She's with a stone's throw. I was there today. I've been with her every day. She's fine, and she's recovering. She's getting healthier. So that's all we can ask for. So yeah.
And a big salute to that as well, to mom's recovery. Absolutely, man. Part of the family right there. So big salute. We definitely like to start out the new year with recovery,
Yes.
Absolutely. I appreciate it. Yeah. Sure.
Absolutely. Definitely support all our mothers. That's for sure. So that was good news. So we got a lot of positivity just from the last show. You know what I'm saying? That is crazy. How quickly things can change.
With the Hamlin situation, I read something funny, and it was really not that funny, but it's kind of true to form. So the lowest paid people in the field were probably the most important people on the field that night.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You know, from the person that gave the CPR to the guy driving the ambulance to get him to the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess at that point, it's not about money. Everyone is doing their job.
Mm-hmm.
But monetarily, it makes you laugh a little bit because without them, that individual is probably not in a good spot right now as he is, you know.
Oh, 100%. I mean, one of those doctors, when those two main doctors gave their press conference, one of the reporters asked, one of the questions that was asked was, you know, had he not gotten that kind of medical attention within seconds, you know, would we have a much different outcome? And 100%. Yep. You know, so every second counted. And to me now, I know there was some pushback on the NFL for some comments that were apparently put out. We know what Joe Buck had said. You know, initially, man, in the very beginning of that situation, we have gotten used to a certain amount of pretty serious injuries. We've seen people getting paralyzed. We've seen people break bones in very horrific ways. And ambulances get brought onto the field, and players are horrified, but we always manage to get back to playing football. Mm-hmm. And so you get used to that. You know, so I don't begrudge anybody, especially a big corporation like that has, let's not forget, billions of dollars signed in contracts where, you know, hey, let's keep this parade marching. But then you realize, hey, there's some pushback. Hey, yo, we can't quite do this. And they listened. You know what I'm saying? And when you think about it, in the course of an hour, they made the phone calls. They did what they had to do to get the partners to agree as well, because these are contractual things. You get everybody on board in an hour. That's pretty God bless it good, man.
Right.
You're talking billions of effing dollars. You know, that's not the easiest thing to do. And at the end of the day, what happened? Unprecedented move stopped the game. Go back to the locker rooms. We're done playing football today, and we want to focus on this cat recovering. It was the right move. It was absolutely the right move. I don't think, you know, so to me, the people that are focusing on particular comments that were made and how many times they were made and all these, they're the ones focusing on the negativity here.
Right. Exactly.
Focus on the positive, not the negative. Why are you going back to that? Like initially, a lot of people in an early part of a moment can say and do things that are wrong. But then when it's brought to your attention, hey, yo, you're on the wrong side of this. You really need to, you know, and then if they can come around, it's all good. It's all good. As a matter of fact, it's better. You know what I'm saying? So to me, they came off with the right decision in the end, which is very quick when you think about it for a corporation as big as the NFL is, a monster that they are. A machine that they are, for them to come to that conclusion was
right. There's a lot of gears that run that machine, and for them to make it,
all those commercials that didn't get aired.
I mean, that's all very contractual stuff.
Yeah. Although, like when I shared the replay, which I first got to watch the replay. They kept cutting to commercials quite often, and I'm sure part of it was because they literally had nothing to say on the air. There was nothing else and nothing, so they kept cutting to commercials. But I also think part of it was, this game may get postponed. Let's get these commercials that we're obligated to air. Let's air them.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, but what else do you do in that
Right.
situation? They had nothing to say.
Yeah.
I mean, anytime any serious incident happens, they go to a commercial. I mean,
Well,
hell, if
'cause
we
you're
had commercials, we'd cut to one right now. As a matter of fact, we'll pause for 2 and 2. You can
thanks,
pause
Chuck.
here. We have no commercial.
Well, when it's that serious and you're watching it live on TV, it's almost like you're watching in person because there's nothing to be said. It's a person losing their life potentially, and you got
And
to let.
I can tell you, as a person that goes to a lot of ball games, I go to a lot of football games. Initially, you're the one that knows the least. You know, when you're watching on TV, you have the luxury of someone talking to you. They're telling you that you've seen all the zoomed in camera angles. When you're at the game, you almost don't have a clue. And then it'll start going around a little, you'll start hearing the talk about what's actually happened. And then you got to look it up on your phone. But you don't get that luxury like we do watching it on TV of seeing all the zoomed in things and hearing this guy's opinion and that guy's opinion in this interview and that interview. You don't get all those luxuries, So, hey, how you doing, Tom?
I'm doing fantastic. How you fellas doing?
All right, man.
I'm good, Tom.
Excellent.
Having a discussion on old DeMar. And any thoughts you want to share?
I mean, I heard he's doing a lot better, which is a great thing. Is he speaking? I know when he first woke up, he was just writing.
I think he's speaking because he has the tube out.
Yeah.
The tube out, and
he's breathing on his own.
Yeah, he probably. Yeah. Is it true? Yeah, stroked out and is now resembling Anthony Hopkins from the Legends of the Fall. I hope not.
Jesus Christ!
Oh my God.
Yeah, I really don't know what to say about it. It's just, it's not fun watching anyone get hurt on the field like that. And they did the right thing, not continuing the game, because if they did, it would just the NFL knew that they would got chewed out if they did. Because you can tell they wanted to play. You can kind of tell.
Not like we were just talking about. Yeah, man, you're talking billions of dollars with a B. Billions of dollars in contractual obligations. That's very powerful thing. That's a very, very powerful thing. But at the same time, so to me, the end result within an hour after this happens, and you come to the conclusion that everybody's got to go back to the locker room and we're done with this football game. We're not playing football. You've made all the phone calls that are necessary. You've talked to all the people, and that matter, that they can make these yes or no decisions. And you all came to the right conclusion because it's partners at this point. These are NFL partners. It's not just like the NFL can say, yo, they got partners, man. And, and ESPN telecasting the game is one of them. You know what I'm saying? So it one of the major ones. That's one of the major TV deals right there. So that's a lot, man. That's a lot. But
I think the reason they did it was because I think it's because they didn't want to catch any flack.
Well, sure.
They didn't want the repercussions of, hey, we kept the game going. They wanted to look good and we care. That they wanted the we care part, which is a good thing, but it almost seems like they do it in their best interest too, almost.
Right.
Well, it's not necessarily just because of the player. It's because what they are going to lose out of it. You know what I mean? Like it's what they're going to gain or lose from the flack or whatever is going to happen.
Well, because if it happens,
the bottom line, in my opinion, was the players just weren't going to flat get out there.
That too.
Yeah.
When your product isn't going to get out there to satisfy your little stupid obligations, then you're like, okay, we got to go a different direction here, son, because the talent is saying we ain't doing this anymore.
Yeah.
When the talent goes on strike for whatever the reason, I don't give a damn what the company is. The company says, okay, we better make some phone calls. I'm in that situation. Well, I'm going. We're going. My company's. I'm in a union. We're going through negotiations right now, and if the union says walk, well, guess what we do? We walk, and the company's got to make a lot of phone calls to other people and contracts that they have, and try to save face and do all the things that corporations need to do in that situation. But yeah, when your talent says no, no, we ain't doing this, then they realize that, hey, we might be on the wrong side of this. Let's look at this and stop this, right?
Well, here's a hypothetical. If he wasn't doing so well today and they continue the game, it would have been 10 times worse than it is now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And like Tom said, I think that they were trying to cover their ass a little bit. I think that, and whatever the reason, they stopped the game, and that's a great thing. But it's just, I think if it went the other way, we wouldn't be talking. What is that? A Sandman?
It's a Fest beer. You can't see it because it's blue green, but it's a Sam Adams Fest beer. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, 5.
But yeah, I'm just saying I think it would have gone a different way had this individual not recovered so quick. You know what I mean? And they kept the game going. You'd have seen a lot of backlash, worse than they understand,
and well deserved. Well deserved. Yeah.
You know, another thing too is, which was very disrespectful, is they're just out there playing football, right? And T. Higgins is not trying to hurt this guy.
No.
And people will give like death threats to this guy, and it's crazy shit. Like, he didn't try to hurt the guy. The guy
once again, fueled by the 24-hour news and sports cycle and social media. That would not have happened had,
DeMar's family came out and they're like, what the hell? Like,
20 years ago, this wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
I believe that I heard, literally, I think the next day, or was it I think it was Wednesday. Wasn't there a high school kid that got killed with the same injury? Literally, I think the next day or the day after.
Wow.
So since this has happened, there's been another injury like this, and that kid died. I think he was 16, if I'm not mistaken.
Damn, dude.
That sucks.
You know what I'm saying? So, like,
reading the comments, apparently.
Yeah, the comments are out of control.
Sorry, I just
like a jamboree in the comments.
But no, it's look. In what we were just talking about, when we started this conversation, was what happened to DeMar made us realize how delicate and sensitive we as human beings really are. How quickly life can be taken from you. I mean, I don't know. Maybe Coach, I feel like me and Coach are the same way that way in this manner. I'm about to give an example. When I was growing up, all the way through high school and stuff, we always played this stupid game. And you'd put your hand in someone's chest and then pow.
Mm-hmm.
You'd put your hand in someone's chest and pow, and you'd see how, if you can make someone hurt and all that. Stupid, right? But that's what we did. And to think if you did something just that innocent and were to hit them with just the right force at unfortunately the perfectly wrong time, you'd drop dead. You'd have a heart attack and die.
That was the 1-inch punch from Bruce Lee. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
What's scary though is this individual is a athlete. He's in top shape. He eats right. He does everything right. I'm over here with 2 chins and man boobs. It can happen to anybody, man. If it can happen to him, it can happen to anybody, especially the MLDC. Seriously. The guy is an athlete, top shape athlete, goes down like that. You're going to tell me it can't happen to anyone else? I mean, come on.
Now we have the junior pencil neck. I don't think they should have finished the game, but the NFL was trying to figure out anything they could to continue the game. And that's the only thing that explains the delay. Well,
Yeah.
I agree with that they were trying to continue the game. Think about it, man. Look, even us as fans, I have been to a lot of games where they stopped the game because of an injury. We always continue the game. Always. It may be a half-hour delay, whatever the delay is. Hell, there's even they delayed even if was it how many years ago? Was it in Louisiana? The playoff game? It might have been an NFC championship.
I think it was a Super Bowl. Remember the Super Bowl?
It was a damn Super Bowl. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
the lights.
And they had it. I mean, but they came back and finished the game. Like it's, we are just used to them finishing the game. Sometimes these things get delayed a couple of hours, but we're used to they finish the game. So were they trying to finish the game in this game? Absolutely. But once you get that pushback from the talent, we are there to watch the talent. We tune in to watch the talent on the field. Once the talent says, no way, son.
Yeah.
That's what stopped the damn game. The talent said, you know what? No, our brother is there. This is what's really happening on the field. And it made everyone, all the people that take another look at it and go, you know what? Maybe we're on the wrong side of this. We better stop this because we're just going to get other people hurt is what I think they were looking at personally. Putting myself in their situation and seeing the play. When you're looking at an important player in the NFL like Josh effing Allen, for Christ's sake, and he is in shock, in tears, you don't want an important player like Josh Allen getting hurt the very next play because his head's not in the right place and all the other talent on the field isn't in the right place.
Yeah. And you also don't want your top talent telling the younger talent, hey, they don't care about us.
Right.
Well, they don't care. They do, but when someone literally almost dies on the field and then you continue to play, it's like, hey, like, look at it. It's
right.
We're just dying, and they're just saying keep going. And I think a lot of it is about the advertisers too, because you think the game's delayed. All that they look at how many times they're stopping for advertisers. All those people calling in, paying thousands of dollars. It's like
we mentioned it before you jumped on, Tom.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Now we got Vega, James Montana, Blackjack, and Lone Wolf all are saying that it's because he got the vaccine.
No. Everyone you just named, Bum, I've seen them all dressed up as the Village People. All that group, I've seen them all dressed up as the Village People. I've seen them slap each other's ass, and they've all kissed each other in the mouth. Forget about it.
Play slap ass.
Yeah.
Are they still on the vaccine, pedestal there, planting their flag, and that is that still a thing?
Oh yeah.
God. Talk about holding on. I mean, come on. Let it go. Are they flat earthers too? Red hat wearing flat earthers? Is that
well, we know the chairman is.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, I generally think that's what was going on. They got pushback from the talent on the field. They gave him, as a matter of fact, you had what's his name, that receiver that was trying to get his team pumped up to play the game.
That.
Stephon Diggs,
the one that was trying to get them pumped up, and it worked. But as soon as they hit, I don't know, Bills go or whatever, go team, they went right back to sitting on the bench and hanging faces and crying. And look, that was a perfect example of what was going on and why the game stopped. The talent was not able to play the game. And there was no way you were going to get them to get back in that mindset. Yeah, let's go play football. At that point, you realize, you know what? It's just a game.
Mm. Well, I think Stephon Diggs was what I think he was just how can I say this? He was preparing himself just in case.
He's talking about my pericarditis. Are you kidding me? That's what.
No, this guy knows what this guy will drop shit everywhere.
Hey, pretty good on him to remember that.
Yeah.
That happened in July. So pretty good on him to remember that. Yeah.
See, he must write shit down, or he just remembers everything.
I wonder if we don't have another Share Beer statistician, and we might have to have a stat off. Would that be?
He remembered what I said about having to get all extra thin contact lenses because of my eyelid being closer to my eye than average person. He remembered that.
Yeah. Paul's right. YouTube likes to find illnesses for people. That is well documented.
He remembers them, and if there are none, he invents them for them.
Mm.
Yeah, Joe Skull sprained his ankle
years ago. Jeez.
Yeah, what it is remembering people's failures is fantastic for a lot of folks, right? Mm. Remembering your failures is fantastic, But on that note, real quick, I guess we'll do it after the malt liquor report. But after malt liquor report, I definitely want to reflect back on 2022. What are some good moments for your life personally, or just a memorable moment that you're willing to share? Any particular way that you grew in 2022 from 2021, and possibly a memorable moment from the show. But for right now, so that's you can ponder that and think about that for a little bit. But for right now, we want to get back to Billy D. Happy New Year, Billy D. We want to thank Billy D for showing up. Another fine year, Billy D. Looking good as always. We all right. Appreciate you, Billy D. And get the light.
Well, where do we start at? First of all, we just finished up J Vega Challenge Can number 38, 24 ounces of Milwaukee Special Reserve Ice. What a delicacy.
Oh.
I think this can was at least 2 years in my fridge. So that's number 38. I have until the first Saturday of March to finish up, or maybe the last Saturday in February to finish 51 total. And this was number 38. So we shall see. Okay. Malt liquors number 98 and 99 have arrived.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Yeah. 1 quart of 100. So we're going to have number 98 now.
Shout out to you, sir.
Now,
them dog.
these 98 and 99 come courtesy of 40-ounce Fear. Now,
wow.
Now, I've had the King Cobra 40 on the show before.
Okay.
Everybody knows this.
Disgusting.
Yeah. No, it's delicious and refreshing.
Right. Yeah.
Now, everybody in the MLDC watching knows this already, but I'll get you guys hip to this. For whatever reason, now this label's been around for about 10 years now, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. Yeah.
So
long time.
Yeah, they changed the label about 10 years ago, but for whatever reason, on the East Coast, definitely New Jersey, and I think maybe Maryland, because I think Joe Skull can get these. For whatever reason, on the 40s of King Cobra, we still have the new look, great, same taste at the top of the label, if you can see that.
Huh.
As opposed to this. They're still using labels that were printed, I'm assuming were printed 10 years ago. And my only explanation as to why they're still using them is that the boss at that factory said, the people who buy this product ain't going to notice. And even if they do notice, they're not going to give a damn. So,
no, more than likely not. No.
Yeah. But you know what I found funny about this is how many products have you seen that do change their packaging? What does it always say for a while on the new one? It says new look, same great taste, right?
Yeah.
That's what it always says. This just says new look, same taste.
Yeah, no doubt.
So they're being honest in the advertising.
Yeah, they are being brutally honest. Yeah.
Here we go.
Brutal.
All right. Nice.
Oh, nice can crack. Okay.
Crack.
Bottle crack.
I think I've finally mastered how to freeze these 40s without screwing up the being able to open the cap. So
don't share your technique, because we know there's others that haven't mastered that. So
yeah, get that medicine up in there, bum.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah, baby.
The genetically modified corn.
Not bad. Okay, I'm not sure if we have 40 ounces worth of malt liquor news tonight. Something we need to discuss here. This will certainly help kill time here. We have to discuss, since you're here, Coach, and since Vega is in the chat, we got to get some ground rules established for this chug off.
Ooh.
Oh. I'm gonna try a little bit of Vega.
Oh, look at that! Wow.
Yeah.
What is that?
He's gonna put a little Vega in his mouth.
It's Vega. Don't look at
Are you gonna put Vega down your throat and swallow?
I will.
Oh my goodness.
Now, as far as doing this,
it smells like vagina. Imagine that. Imagine that, Vega. It smells like vagina. Fermented tuna, my man.
Yeah.
Special fuck you though to the Sharab. Fuck you, fucking Abdullah.
Marhaba.
Now, as far as how you guys are going to do this, as far as fastest chug of a 40, I was thinking, now, obviously, if you do it, Coach, you're going to do it on the show, right?
I can do it on the show, which I think is best because it's not pre-recorded. So that way there's no way to manipulate.
Right.
Yeah. But
now,
if we have a moderator that you trust, bum, and you guys figure out some sort of like same stopwatch, we can pre-record it, or let's just do it live.
Let's do it live.
Well, see, that's the thing. Now, I know for a fact that Vega has enough integrity that he would not cheat in the making of the video. However, we already know Vega's not going to come on the show and do it along with you. We know that. For one, he's not going to do it because of you, Joe, because you refused to drink a 40 of malt liquor a couple years ago. Remember?
So a couple years ago, I refused to drink one now.
Vega,
let's update that. We need to put that in the update terms of service right here for 2023. Yeah, not drinking a 40.
Yeah,
to be deleted.
Here's my only rule. I want the 40 to stay in frame, and I want it to. You can show that it's full, and I don't care how he times it, and I'll do the same thing, or I'll do it on the show. I'll do mine live on the show.
Well, that's going to narrow it down as far as visuals, and to me, it basically narrows it down to Colt 45 because of the clear glass.
Okay.
Anything else? There's going to be a question as far as being able to see any residual door foam, et cetera, et cetera. So I don't know. Worst comes to worst, Coach. If you can't get it, I might have to send you a Colt 45.
No, I can get it. It's just a drive. I have to drive for it.
Okay.
We
Vegas says
we piss excellence
has to go first. Now, the only thing with Vega, and like I said, I know Vega is an honorable man, but something that I could envision anybody getting tempted to do. I'm the most ethical person I know, and I would get tempted to cheat in this way if I had the chance. If you're doing a pre-recorded video, doing it legit, and you're not happy with it, you can say, oh, I know I can do better than that, and I'm going to keep doing these until I get a good one, then I'll upload it.
No, this is a boxing match, so I'll do mine live. And let's say it takes me X amount of time to do mine. If he beats me or doesn't beat me, I'll do it again and again. I'll try and beat my own. Call me Michael Phelps.
That's the other thing. Is this just you don't want to do a 1-and-1?
Yeah, whatever he wants, I'll do. I'm down. I am not scared. Whatever he'd like to do, I will chug the 40 faster than he can chug it.
Well,
I have more credibility though, and I'll tell you why. I'm willing to do it live with you guys.
Well, what I was thinking, I don't know if we know Vega won't do it live on the show.
Okay, of course not.
I was
that's fine.
Wondering if Vega would be willing to do a live YouTube video.
Boom. I like that.
And he doesn't have to be on the show.
I like that.
He can go live.
He can go live. Videos. That's a good compromise.
In the non-dilapidated Chevrolet or
That's
whatever.
Easy. You can do it on your phone.
Yeah.
Well, he can go live while the show after Coach does it. What if he goes live right after it and we watch him live? Right. Yeah.
Or he could do it live during the show and we could play his live.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
It's the ball's in Vegas court, man. I'll meet his demands and let's just do it. And let's just do it.
Now, I do have to say there's no show next week.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So there's no show next week. I've got I'll be out of town and family and such and such. So, but so that will be the only day as far as I know with my time off. You guys know annually I take weeks off of work, and that should be the only interruption. Other than that, we could have another random pop-up show if to facilitate such a deal.
Yeah, but then Vega knows when we're going to air, like every Saturday. It should be on a Saturday.
That's okay, because it'll give us both time to prep and do what we need to do.
And train.
That's actually good. That's good.
Yeah. Yeah, so properly. Tom, what would you say would be the training that would be necessary for chugging?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know how to train for 40s. Drink.
This up? Is that worth a Google search?
Can you train for that? I would just drink a lot of beer.
I bet
as fast as possible.
Oh, I would bet that is worth a Google search. I think we need to search for.
What's his personal best? He actually told you 90 seconds.
Yeah, did he say that in the chat last week?
I thought it was last week. Yes,
I think he said 90 seconds.
I don't believe that, but okay.
That's a little too exact, to be honest.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Like 93, 95, 98, something. I don't know. 90.
And this does not have to be a one and done. If he doesn't like the results, I'll do it again. If I don't like the results, I'll challenge him again. But I'll go all fucking day with this guy.
Yeah, I guarantee you ask a German, they would tell you.
He's now being quiet in the chat, which is weird.
Well, he is weird, so let's be clear. Nothing new to see here.
I'm hoping that Vega can set more of the groundwork as to what we're doing here.
There we go. There, Vega is responding.
Oh, let's see. It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. 40-ounce beer chug on train tracks. Okay. That's
oh my god. Hey,
I don't think you're going to find anything good there.
Well, Bum, I'll give you the credit. I trust.
Yeah.
Vega
How do I train myself to chug?
Boom.
Here's how to do it. Step 1, choose a beer. Step 2, choose a glass. Step 3, pour your beer and let it sit.
Well,
Step
see,
4,
all those steps are irrelevant in this.
Right.
Hit the glass on the table. Step 5, take a deep breath. Step 6, relax your throat and pour. Step 7, slam the glass down on and belch.
Yeah. Oh my god.
4 ways to chug a beer really fast, step-by-step guides. There you go. Technique 1, chugging from a glass. Right? Choose a beer. Choose a glass. Pour your beer and let it sit.
So what's some of the faster times on YouTube or online for people chugging 40s? Because it's got to be faster than 90 seconds.
40s are rough, though.
Chugging from a can. Now, we'll be chugging from a bottle.
Yeah.
Well, you'll be chugging from a bottle. So let's see if they have that in here. Oh, using a bottle and a straw. Is that okay?
Yeah, I've seen.
That makes it go faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, it releases oxygen. And
it helps the air escape. Yeah.
Choose a beer and grab a straw. Step 2. Open the beer and put the straw in the top. That's a whole step.
That is not allowed.
Not allowed.
Get the beer and pour it down with the straw.
Oh, you gotta shake it. The swill. It's like a swill. That's right. There it is.
Wow.
You hold the straw.
Oh, this dude is badass. Wait a minute. Did you see that? He used the straw to open the beer. That is dope. Who the hell can do that? That is badass. Wow. What?
This guy's a beast.
这么大的力气是从小，因为生活在农村嘛，地里的农活儿，你像收小麦的时候，地里装的这个100的大袋子，都是自己装车，然后回家自己。
Have you ever done that?
学上了以后，去打工，在工地。
I've seen
his hands look like so soft. What are you kidding me? Oh man, what happened here?
I want to take this farther, Bum.
然后工地是非常锻炼人的力。
Look at that. How do you even? I mean, his hands look baby soft.
Yeah, big old hands.
How about those hands? How are those hands look?
Yeah, they do look like Coach's hands. Look at that. Coach has the same hand. As a matter of fact, look at the lines in his hand. Damn, that's your brother, bro.
Okay, Vega. Read what Vega has to say here. Coach can drink any 40 he wants as long as it's smallmouth and glass.
That's perfect. That's what I want. Those are my terms. That's what I want.
Okay.
So once I beat his ass in this challenge, I want him to drink a craft beer of his choosing
So, Vega, are you saying it has to be clear glass? Because I
think like Mickey's. I'll drink whatever he wants. I can't find
Colt 45.
45 very hard, but Mickey's.
Because we do have other clear glass 40s, like
whatever he wants, man. Whatever he wants. But yeah, I want a glass and small mouth. That's great. That's great. But when I kick his ass, he's going to drink a craft beer at his choosing, and he's going to record it, and you're going to upload it and share it on the show.
Okay, Vegas says it doesn't even have to be malt liquor in response to Lone Wolf here.
Well, we've all agreed that Colt 45 isn't malt liquor because we drank Colt 45 on the show because it isn't malt liquor anymore.
Yeah, it's a classic lager now.
Well, yeah. I'll tell you what. I'll stop interrupting the malt liquor report, and it's up to Vega. The ball's in his court. I'm game for whatever. And
okay, yeah, Vega's saying it can be green, brown, or clear.
Deal.
Same beer though, right? Same beer.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, Vega is limited in what he can get too.
Well, then it's going to be something like pretty common then, but that's fine. That's okay.
Can you get Mickey's?
Vega cannot get Mickey's.
Oh.
That's okay. He can get.
I mean, nearby he can't.
Right.
What can you get? That's probably a good start.
I think the only glass. Well, as far as other non-malt liquor 40s, I'm not sure what he can get.
We'll figure it out. I'm not worried about it. We'll get it done. He's going to get his ass kicked sooner than later.
As far as malt liquors, Vega can only get Colt 45 and the plastic Old English.
Okay. Well, we'll get that wrapped up.
Okay. All right. Like I said, this doesn't have to be right away. We can milk this for views.
Yeah, we definitely milked it right now. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
So, Joe.
Okay, Vega is said he's doing Colt 45, which I'm
there we go. Yeah, someone make a decision. Sweet God. Yeah.
Okay.
Good God.
Okay. Speaking of Jay Vega, the major news this week, I guess, was that out of the blue, Steel Worldwide, I guess based on a comment that Vega made, sharing mutual hatred for California, Steel Worldwide decided that that was enough to invite Vega back into what's left of the four horsemen. So, yeah. And to quote the chairman in one of his community posts, the band is back together.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What the
just based on that. And I was tempted to congratulate Vega tonight on being back aligned with the chairman, but I didn't do it because other people
that worthy of a congratulation.
Other people are saying it too, but Vega's having no part of it.
Now I remember an episode of Seinfeld. This kind of reminds me of an episode of Seinfeld. I remember when Jerry's trying to sell the Super Bowl tickets, and he tries to literally give him the Costanza, and Costanza's like, "No, I'm not taking those. You're basically trying to give me a bill for $1,400 because I've got to catch a plane to go down there. The tickets are free, but what do I care? I got to catch a plane. I got to get a hotel. I got to do this. I got to do that. You're trying to give me a $1,400 bill is what you're trying to do." Yeah. So, the burden of being invited back into the Four Horsemen is like, I don't know. Is that,
So, yeah, Vega has stated in no uncertain terms that that's not happening. And he just said it here again. Band's definitely not back together.
Oh, what do we have here?
Even if the chairman is on a mission from God.
From God? Who's God? The Viking God?
Allah Akbar Muhammad, Allah Akbar.
And there's that
Allah
God
Akbar.
too. Yeah, see, there's that God. All
righty. So time for the video news.
Miller High Life right here. Boom. sponsor of the show.
Kind of. Yeah, thanks for getting that.
Unofficial.
So, Joe, you got me a whole goddamn pallet of it. I didn't need that much, so thanks, Joe.
Oh, as many quote sponsorships and everything that I get and emails. How come it's never like Miller Lite? If Miller Lite sent me an email right now, guess who's sponsoring the show forever? Miller Lite.
Well, I don't know, but thanks for the free beer. That was cool.
Do you seriously think Miller Lite would ever sponsor a show like this? Are you kidding me?
No, absolutely
no.
not.
Oh, no.
It's not because of us. It's because of the other side. It's the MLDC's fault, not our fault. Right.
Right. Yeah. That's definitely it. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Yeah.
Okay. We got something from 40-ounce Causer here.
All right.
Now, we all know the chairman's bald eagle ball cap.
Mm-hmm.
The chairman claims it's the only one in existence because, of course, the factory only made one.
Okay.
They broke the mold afterwards. We may have shown 209 J. Jones with his version of the bald eagle ball cap.
Uh-huh.
So now we have a third person.
I almost feel challenged now to look that up. We've never Googled it.
Well, let's take a look at Causer's.
Okay.
40-ounce Causer has his own bald eagle ball cap, and you can just play the video from the start, Joe, and play it however long you want to.
Okay.
Here's Causer's version of the bald eagle ball cap.
This is probably going to be. This is probably going to be pretty good. Now, let me get to the share screen here.
I'm already laughing at what your reaction is going to be to this.
This is. Here we go. Now, what do we think this looks like? That is
that's
I mean a Seahawk.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a good look at it.
That's definitely not an eagle. I think the bird that resembles is a cockatoo.
Yeah, I don't even know. Tom, does that resemble a bird? You're muted.
You're muted.
You must have self-muted.
Oh, I've never seen a bird like that before.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, torpedo or something.
The best judge is if that's a bird or not is if a child were to see it.
That's true.
A child will tell you immediately if that's a bird or not, right? That looks like a cigarette, or I don't know what the hell that looks like. Anything but a bird, but I get the point. I think the point of it is hilarious. It is a good prank. That's for sure.
Anderson called it a dick hat.
Now you get to look at the front side of it right there. Let's see. As it swings around towards your face.
More like a dick head, right?
It has a little hole coming out of it. What might shoot out of said hole? I'm scared of that.
Donut glaze.
Yeah.
Some Boston cream pie.
Oh,
yeah, some Boston cream pie. Oh, marshmallow fluff.
Yeah. Some of that man batter.
Jesus.
I think we're gonna get some of that. What was the name of that sandwich? That
the fluffernutter.
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 We're gonna get a whole bunch of fluffernutter coming out of that hole right towards your face. And that's where the baby what?
The air babies.
The air
babies.
babies. The air babies. A whole bunch of fluffernutter comes out of there, and that's where the air babies come from. Look at that. See? He's pumping, trying to make the air baby. See? Boom. Boom. See? Boom. Boom.
Slapping.
That's great.
Actually, that classifies right there as a clear glass bottle. I think that's where air babies come from. Right there. He's drinking air baby juice, right? The motivation for the air baby. And then the fluffernutter comes out of there. That's right. Next thing you know, 9 months later, air baby. Yeah. Or are air babies produced faster than that?
Oh, much faster. Much
faster.
They're produced on an hourly basis.
So we could actually have we could see an air baby conceived and birthed actually on this show.
Oh, you best believe. Jeez. That's horrible.
That's just wrong. Where are we going on this one, Bum?
That's it. Like I said, I just wanted you to see his version of the ball cap.
No, that is actually great. Should we? Is it worthy, or should we just leave it a big mystery, as if it is the only a one-off?
Yeah, I think that one definitely is a one-off. Yeah.
Yeah, the one we are currently looking at is definitely a one-off. There is 100% no doubt in my mind that is, a one-off. Yeah. And you know what? And actually, eyes closed is the best way to be right here, because you might have a bunch of fluffernuddle coming at you, and you don't know where it's going to hit. Yeah, whenever fluffernuddle is a possibility, yeah, you just keep your eyes closed. You don't want to, you don't want that stuff in your eye.
You might seal your eyes shut. Never.
Yeah, that's right. Then it gets all crusty, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You're better off your eyes open, because you're screwed. You're gonna see shit. So
what's the matter with you guys?
I was gonna shut up, but then I just
right. Yeah. Then you were like, "Why? Why should I shut up?" Yeah. What? Yeah. All right. So what else do we have, Bob?
All right, Joe. We have a rare treat for you coming up.
Oh.
And the treat is not fluffernutters coming at your eyes.
Oh man.
Now, we know that you love to watch the chairman in slow motion and analyze him.
Oh,
yeah.
Please,
well,
yeah.
we got something rare tonight. We're going to watch the chairman in slow motion, and we're going to watch him at double speed.
Oh, real double speed
for the first time ever.
Wow.
Yeah.
What? Wow. I'm looking. Okay. This is the first.
So we're going to start off with the slow motion.
Okay.
And this is just from this past week. And this is from the chairman's video where he is watching the Damar Hamlin news coverage. Okay. Actually, I got to say the chairman was a little bit more sympathetic than he normally is. Don't get me wrong. He officially pronounced him dead in this video.
Oh,
yeah. Okay.
That's how the video ended. He goes, "Yep, he's dead."
Yeah.
But the chairman usually celebrates football injuries. And he emphasized in this video that he was not celebrating it. Just watch it. He was watching the coverage, and he was cheering for the game to be resumed too. Play the game. But We have something else going on throughout this video when the chairman is watching the live coverage. We're going to narrow it down to a couple instances here. Want you to play this in slow motion and just keep your eye on the chairman. You can start at 220.
220. Okay, I already have it slowed down. So when
slow it down to like half speed or whatever.
All right. Going for the nose tug. There's the tug. There's the burp, possibly.
Yeah.
And nose pick. Going in with the thumb for the nose pick. Now, we've talked about this before. Trying to conceal it. Trying to conceal the... Oh! Is he up to a knuckle?
Oh.
Is he up to the thumb knuckle on that? Look at that. Was that a double nose pick? Did he
It
go?
almost looked like he slipped the boogie into his mouth.
Carefully. Here we go. Okay. There's the far nostrils right there. Okay. Picked. Near nostril. He picked both nostrils with the thumb. I seen it. There it is. There's the first one. Not good enough. Boom! Second nostril.
Oh.
And wipe on the shirt.
That's what I wanted to see if you caught. Yeah.
Oh, that was a clear violation right there. Where is the malt liquor referee when you need him? Flag. Here we go. Here we go. There it is. First nostril, second nostril, shirt rub. All the way down. It started just south of the Napa logo. Look at that.
Ooh, dragged it.
And dragged it all the way down the Hooters. All the way down. Look at that. Look at that. There it is. Second one. Boom! Dragged it all the way down. Wow. Wow. Clear violation. That's a flag. Isn't that a commercial nowadays? Who has that flag commercial?
Yeah, I like that one. It's the instant the replay that something would happen, and the person would be like, "No, that didn't happen," and then they throw it. I love that shit. Like, I forget who it is though.
This is the only time, by the way, that I get to see commercials is during football season. Once football season's over, I no longer see commercials anymore, and that one's pretty good. I have to admit that one's pretty good. I like some of that. Whoa, is he sniffing the Vega? Is Coach? Do you have Vega on your fingers or
no? Don't mind me. Sorry, leave me alone. Thank you.
So where else are we going in this video there?
All right. Well, you might be able to question that one.
Yeah.
As far as did he actually, penetrate the nostrils?
Oh yeah.
Well, if there was any doubt with that one, just go to 8 minutes 30 seconds.
8:30.
Yeah.
Okay. We are still in slow-mo, and we are watching. We've got a trailer on the TV. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Fresh thumb pick on the nose right there. Okay. Is that one? God almighty. What the? Okay. Is that next to the nostril? Right above the nostril? Wow. it's like him masturbating with his nose or something.
Yeah, he's penetrating his nostril.
Yeah. Like, is that? Look at that. And look at the eye roll. Look, do you see the eye roll? How into it? Watch. Look at the satisfaction in the eye. Look at the eyes. The eyes are tight.
That does make sense, Joe, because he did tell me vagina is his third favorite hole.
Look at that. Oh, look at that satisfaction in there. Look at that. Oh, man.
Why
and
did
then
they
tries to play it off with the mask tug on the nose.
Why did they
wait a minute.
Once again
with on the same spot. Wow. So he like finger F's himself in the nose. Right?
Yeah. Mom, clean my boogers, Mom.
Yeah. Does he want that little binky thing that goes in your nose for the babies where it sucks the thing out, you know?
Oh, that shit is a lifesaver. That stuff.
Look at that. He is totally finger effing himself in the nose. How much goo do you think he got on that? Look at that. Look at the self-satisfaction he's doing right on camera. Oh my God. And then the wipe, here it comes. Boom! Same spot with dead ass accuracy. I mean, the instinctual accuracy, that's been practiced many, many times. Boom. Right down the chest. I think that's the way he really likes it. That's the way he really likes it.
You can't blame him, Joe. When you drink malt liquor for that long.
Oh, wait a minute. Did you see that? Look, okay, watch. It goes down the chest. I think do you watch the shoulder movement here? And the movement of the body would imply that he goes down the chest and then down the leg. Watch this part. That went down the leg. He went down the leg, down the chest, and down the leg he go. Right? You always wonder where the little pinky, the little piggy, where's the little piggy all the way home? His little piggy, I can tell you where that sucker went all the way down the leg too. Look at that. Watch the shoulder. Oh, he went all the way. That's a full body right there, man. Yeah, he's all in. Yeah.
I think you're pretty accurate in that assessment. That's pretty on point.
Yeah, I think so too. That's dead ass. Hey, that's years of skill and analytics right there. Yeah, that's Jody analytics right there.
No, that's going to church in front of a ain't. Yeah. No, that's a good call. That's a good call. I was going to say something really bad, but that's a good call, Joe.
Not to distract.
Yeah. A little self-editing by a coach right there for sure.
Yeah.
So what else we got, Bob?
Okay, we're going to switch things up here. We
don't have a fast one? No fast one?
Yeah, that's what this is going to be.
Oh, okay.
Next clip, and we've been hanging on to this one for a while, as you'll be able to tell by the chairman's attire. He's wearing got his Christmas tree, and he's eating his Pop Secret popcorn. Now, Joe, we want you to play this at double speed.
Hold on, real quick. Is that the car from Barbie and Ken? That's the same car, right?
It is.
I believe
it
is.
Yeah, okay.
Dead ass accurate. Yeah. And why Barbie and Ken would want to cover their license plate is beyond me.
Well, Barbie and Ken cover their privates as well. Remember that?
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you know what I mean.
So we're 2 times speed, and where are we going?
Okay. We want to go to 9 minutes, 10 seconds. Now, the chairman is eating his Pop Secret popcorn. I want you to keep your eye on this piece of popcorn that lands on that vest.
Okay. Now we
He's
have
already got one there.
rib container still in the Christmas tree. Who in the hell still has their Christmas tree up, by the way?
The chairman still has his up.
He obviously still has his up.
Yeah.
We took ours down like 3 days ago. Just about.
Yeah, there is no sign of Christmas in my house anymore.
Chairman's going to keep his up until April at least. Possibly May.
Now, I have to admit, the chairman, and I will admit this right here, live TV, folks, on camera, so everybody can hear it. I will air it right here. The chairman has got me on a popcorn little thing here. I'm all in on the popcorn. I have now bought a couple of things of Pops. What do you call that? The
Pop Secret. Jiffy Pop.
The Jiffy Pop. I have bought a couple of things of Jiffy Pop. I've popped those on the stove and the thing blows up. You cut the foil. Dude, that was fantastic. Now I've upped my game a little bit. I've gone full Redenbacher popcorn kernels in a pot, a regular pot that you cook whatever in, cooking oil, pop the popcorn, put the popcorn topping on there. Fantastic.
Hey, the chairman got me into Melinda's sauces. I'll be indebted to him for life.
Yeah. So, I have a whole nother thing on the sauces. Thanks for reminding me. So I have to admit, I am all in on the popcorn. Freaking popcorn. I haven't had popcorn in forever, and it's fantastic. Popcorn and beer with a movie or a good TV show on Netflix, you know?
I learned a little trick, Joe, just in case if you're a jackass like me and burn your popcorn in a low temperature for a long period of time. You put 3 kernels, or like 3 or 4 kernels in there, and once those pop, and then you add everything else, just in case, like if you burn the rest of your kernels. So once the oil's hot, that's when it starts popping. You know what I mean? So if you put 3 or 4 of them in there, let those pop. Once you hear them pop, you're ready to go. Pour the rest in. Boom, boom, boom.
Okay.
Get the jiggy with it.
I get it. That's a very good pro tip. The tip that I got was literally just to put everything in the pot at the same time. And it comes out the same. It's been
fantastic. Yeah, for sure. Sure.
So I put the salt, put whatever you're going to put in there. I put it all at the same time. The kernels, the oil, whatever. Fantastic. Comes out fantastic. Dude, popcorn. I haven't had effing popcorn in a long time. And I not that I hate popcorn. It's great. And the whole house smells with this buttery popcorn smell. It's fantastic.
Hey, Mom, make the goddamn popcorn, please.
So here we are back to the video. And anyway, I just wanted to give him credit for that little tidbit. That way, you know, he feels better about himself.
Yeah, the chairman's definitely an influencer, at least with us.
Well, he influenced me there. I cannot deny. Yep. I've already admitted it.
So go to like 9:10 and just play it at double speed. Now he's already got a piece. Can you see that piece of Pop Secret on his vest?
I can see multiple pieces of Pop Secret, 1 and 2. Actually, there's a third piece right next.
No, right below his tie.
Oh! I missed the big obvious.
There, yeah.
And you know what's funny is it's so big and so obvious. It looks like a tie clip, like it's a tie pin or something. Okay. So we've got that big chunk of popcorn, and then these other little crumbs.
Now down below, are those Christmas snowflakes on his?
This is the only kind of like sunshine or something happening there because it's got little rays coming off it, and then this, and this are what look to me like crumbs, popcorn.
Yeah, I think those are crumbs.
Yeah.
But we definitely have a chunk of popcorn below the tie.
Yeah, definitely.
Now
Big,
we're
piece right there.
We're going to be joining this video in progress. I can't. It's been weeks since I watched this. I can't. I think that piece of popcorn may disappear, but another one replaces it. And I'll tell you what. This has to be the most stubborn piece of popcorn I've ever seen in my life, as far as gravity is concerned.
Oh. Okay. Well, should I play?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Just keep your eye on the chairman's vest.
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh man!
Wow!
What?
Okay, we have an
additional
additional piece.
Yeah. Now the lower one eventually falls away, but keep your eye on the upper one.
Watching his Homer Simpson mouth chomp popcorn and listen to the sound of it at the same time is flipping hilarious. What? Wait. Whoa. Where did that piece of popcorn come from? Okay, watch. He reaches in with the right hand into the bag. The left hand reaches in his lap and gets popcorn from his nuts. Where does that popcorn come from?
He looks ridiculous.
Legend has it that's the same vest as when he was 9 years old.
Well, look at that thing hanging on. Bum's right. Yeah. Look at that thing.
Oh
that
yeah,
thing
keep your eye on this. It's incredible.
It's like a 49 cent.
You're fucking gone yet. Gone. I got the best stream in fucking life. Wow.
Actually, I quite enjoy this video a lot more 2 times speed.
Yep, it's over there.
Look at that.
It's like Velcro on. Look at even at 2 times speed, I bet you I get flagged for that music. I have to look at that. Whoa, he did it again. He did it again. Wait. What? Okay. Right hand, full of popcorn, all in. Watch the left hand. Boom! Where does that come from? Does he have another bag of popcorn in his crotch? Where is this popcorn coming from? Watch. Okay, there it is.
That's all the stuff he spilled. That's the spillover.
So there's nothing
in,
like
duck
a little
butter.
fluffernuddle on
Duck
your popcorn,
butter.
right?
Yeah.
Look at that thing. Look at that. The jacket is.
It's like a dancing.
I mean, that popcorn is like a tick. It's just not going to go anywhere. It's got fangs or something. It's like it's like Velcro. Look at that. Look at that. That is amazing. That popcorn, look at, I mean, the popcorn's hanging in there. That button is hanging in there. That button is hanging in there. And that button is hanging in there. All 4 of these things should be given an award for hanging in there as hard as they are.
Oh man, and his posture is so perfect, right?
Right?
It's just slouched over. Buttons about to pop.
Look at these buttons. Look at this button. That button. Oh, that answer to my own question right there. Did you see that? Watch.
Now you know where that extra popcorn comes from.
Exactly. Boom. Watch. Here it comes. That's the crotch popcorn. Is the left hand going to come up with popcorn? I have no doubt the left hand comes up with popcorn sooner or later. Here it comes. Watch that kernel of popcorn. It's hanging in there along with this button. See that button? Look at that button. That button's going, ah! Right? Ah! that button
Of
is
course,
screaming
holding,
for help.
Just
holding
like
for
you
his
have
dear life.
bagged fries when you get fries as part of your fast food drive-through meal, you get bagged fries. He has crotch popcorn.
he has a lot of crotch popcorn.
And look at that thing; it's still there.
That it remained there throughout the whole video.
Yeah.
Wow. Congrats to that crotch popcorn for hanging in there as long as it did. I got to give that kernel of popcorn and that button a round of applause for hanging in there. That's amazing stuff. And without any robotics or any sort of thing like that, I could see if there was advanced robotics or something that helped it stick to the vest like that. But my last one's a good old fashioned Sam Adams Oktoberfest right here.
Oh, good one.
Finishing off.
How was that fest?
Oh, the fest was actually all these were pretty good. Yep.
There's Coach pulling a bum with instant grabbing of stuff.
And you know what? All of these bottle caps have all said cheers on the bottom side of them, by the way. These have all been really good from Sam Adams. Good for them. The fest was 5.8. The no charge. The Jack Old Pumpkin Ale, 4.4%. That was the lowest one. And the Oktoberfest is 5.3%.
I can imagine a keg of that isn't too expensive, right? That's like a perfect beer to have like a bunch of people. Oktoberfest beer, a fest beer. It's a great beer to have a bunch of people around. Everyone will enjoy it.
I'll tell you what. Now we talk about beers with pumpkin flavor. That Jacko Pumpkin Ale had pumpkin flavor. It wasn't too sweet. It wasn't too like spicy or anything. It had good pumpkin flavor. It was a good. I enjoyed that beer all the way through. I mean, they literally call it a pumpkin ale, and you know what? It says, sorry, Bum. Jacko's cinnamon and nutmeg aromas recall memories of freshly baked pumpkin pie. I got big pumpkin out of this. Pumpkin pie, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was
pumpkin spices more, or
yeah. Now that they said pumpkin pie, definitely got that. I don't know if any of you guys had this out of that 12 pack. This is the last 3 beers out of that 12 pack that I had.
Was that a Costco find?
No, that was just a grocery store. Yeah.
You might still be able to find it in some liquor stores, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, you might. Yeah, absolutely. What else we got here, Boom? I see we have another link.
Yeah, since you are here, Coach, we've been reserving some hate for you from the chairman.
Reserving some hate.
Yeah.
Well, I always love
we've kept this in reserve. This is one of the chairman's Rumble videos, which he's started doing again. So go to 8 minutes even, Joe.
Okay. 8 minutes even. I think we have to play it first. Let me mute real quick. 8 minutes in. Here we go.
That's right. You're talking all that shit with those washed up fucking old pieces of trash on the Share Beer Show. Coach, that bloated fat asshole.
Hello.
Thing dead silent. Oh wait, what?
Any fucking hood. Any hood. I'm the girl.
Do we need to play on, or do we?
I don't know. Somehow, I think we missed something about frail pencil neck Mark, but maybe it just got lost on the way there.
Oh,
well, there you go, Chairman. Here, cheers.
Well,
Thanks for the hate. Love the hate.
Let's replay it.
And Muskrat, you're talking all that shit with those washed up fucking old pieces of trash on the Share Beer Show. Coach, that bloated fat asshole. Fuck out of here. Pencil neck Mark.
There.
My God, frail as fuck.
There we go.
Pulled up in his fucking hood. What do you do?
Well, on behalf of me and Pencil Neck, thank you. It's an honor.
I still don't know why he doesn't just pour it here and dip.
Well, Joe, do you want me to explain it to you?
No.
Okay, because I'm like, we know why. Like, look at them.
Any hood. Malt liquor.
Any hood, and left it to the imagination after that.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means then when you leave.
Again, on behalf of Coach and Pencil Neck, because he's not here. Thank you.
Yeah.
Chairman, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
So we will finish with more Chairman, but this is via Mad Molar. So just play the whole thing. Deep thought. This is one of a what appears to be an ongoing series.
Easy, God, it's America.
Oh, I'm still
exactly.
Still a couple times speed here. Readjust and then start it over.
Some would say, hey, Steele, you're. How many more casinos are you going to build? Oh my fucking God.
Easy, God, it's America.
There are successful people like myself, like Falstaff.
Oh, him and Falstaff.
Some would say, hey, Steele, your intelligence is through the roof.
Who? Wait, who says that? Who? I would like to know who says that.
You'll never tell.
Steele, your intelligence is through the roof.
True.
Dude, Mueller nails those videos, man. They're freaking great. He nails.
And that is it for this week.
Well, thank you.
We finish the swill of the new look, same take.
We finished the coach of the new look. Oh yeah. Thank you, Billy D. Solid malt liquor report as usual. First malt liquor report of 2023. Started the year out with a bang. We appreciate it, Billy D. Thank you very much. And now it is time. Whoops. Went back to that. Need to go back to here. Now it's time for the reflection. And by the way, during the malt liquor report, we had 188 comments. The chat room is just boom on fire today.
The chat is lit, dog.
The chat is lit. Oh, did we have? Oh, no, we didn't. Okay, I thought that was. Never mind. Maybe we did, but I just didn't. I don't see the chat until we finished the malt liquor report. So now I am seeing the tail end of the chat. Mad Miller isn't funny. Guy needs to shut it down and wrap the Mercedes around the tree.
Mad Molar is what he's right.
Right. Run the chat. Yeah, we've heard that before. I don't necessarily know what that means. Yeah, if anybody wants to run the chat, have at it, I suppose, you know. Not a problem. So, by the way, I need to share something if you don't mind. I'll go to this view and share something really quick because this is awesome.
Oh, hell.
Oh, Rams helmet. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, baby.
Look at that.
Oh yeah.
The
Just
Super
start
Bowl
wearing it around
champs.
just start wearing it around the house.
Oh yeah.
Hey, that's the Super Bowl champion helmet right there. Look at that.
Yeah. Super Bowl champion helmet. Very proud and happy to have it. And I don't know what took me so long to get a helmet. Tell you the truth, I've been putting it off. What's the big deal about a stupid helmet? Who cares? And the second I got it, I was like, that thing is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Right?
Yeah, I gotta get off, guys.
Oh, hey, peace out, Tom.
I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Happy New Year. See you in 2 weeks, Tom. Thanks for tuning in. Bye to Delilah. We'll see you, man. Peace out.
All right. Later, guys.
Yeah, just ram it. I'll tell you, the minute I got it, it's just so cool to have a full size helmet. But in any case, I was hoping to get Tom's comments on the year end here, year reflecting into 2022. Any thoughts, Bum? Any thoughts come to mind about 2022 personally or on the show that you care to share?
Well, you mentioned about growth.
Yeah.
I did gain about 15 pounds.
Oh, okay. All right. We'll take that. Yeah. Well, you know, I don't know if that's a round of applause or a little, but yeah, we'll take that. You know, you could, consider yourself
on the list.
You know, and
now, but I will say one of my highlights of 2022 started off 1 year ago today when I finally got to, well, it wasn't until tomorrow technically, but yeah, January 8th, 2022 was when I got to meet Joe D in person for the first time.
Yeah. And that was a complete honor, man. It was well overdue. You know, COVID delayed it. We were actually, we had discussed it. That's awful, isn't it?
No, but that's cool because he wouldn't even let me in the door, Bum. So at least you got in the door because,
yeah. Coach came to the door.
What's the problem? Like, Jody doesn't want you and need you here. I was like, okay.
Yeah. No, screw that guy. Right. Yeah. Screw him. Yeah. I don't need any Abdullahs here, man. Don't need any of that.
Well, you're right. I don't.
You know, we had talked about it in 19 and then the pandemic happened, you know. I think we might have even talked about it in 2018. I'm not sure, but we've talked about it for a while.
Yeah.
It's been in the works for a while. Finally able to make it happen, and we did. Not the best timing as far as weather and all these other sorts of things, but Bum did his absolute best to make you completely comfortable, and that visit was extremely memorable. Solid visit, man. I appreciate it.
Great day.
Yeah, it was a good time. So round of applause for that. Pittsburgh was awesome. I've been through Pittsburgh driving truck, but not had the chance to be just Joe tourist. So that was good, man. It was solid. The hotel was fantastic. You had a great bar. I love hotels that have good bars. I mean, come on. I can drink and I don't have to drive anywhere. I can just go downstairs, whoop, 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 and back to the room I go. It was phenomenal. And what helped it was there was a wedding that weekend. So the male part of the wedding was down there in the bar. And what do I do best? Instigate stuff. So it was fantastic. Bum introduced me to everybody at his favorite drinking spot. That was great. And what do I do best? Instigate a fight. It was great. Memorable for everybody. Yeah. Do you remember when Bum's friend came and, the fight happened?
East Coast meets West Coast, baby.
East Coast. Boom, baby.
Yeah,
but it was great, man. Great visit. Thanks, Bum. Thanks. That was a good memory for sure. Coach, you got anything from 2022 that comes to mind?
I drank more beer this year than I have ever in my whole life.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. That's goal. Yeah.
Honestly, it's seeing my son grow. My son went from a little guy to a big guy, and he's still young, but proving himself and finding his way. And it's just cool to see your seed grow and find their own path and just understand life as it is and just do his own thing, man. And just ask me questions and call me and 2 a.m. Hey, Dad, what do you think about this? Hey, Dad, what do you think about that? And I won't go too personal, but it just turned into my son seeing life for what it is. And I'm proud of him. And I said, you can do whatever you want. And not to take away from everyone before us, but you really can do what you want. It's funny that, well, and he watches the show. He's asked me about all of you guys, whether you know that or not. But yeah, just to watch him grow, man. That's a cool thing for me personally. Mm-hmm. So, and there you go. I mean, 40 ounce, if he has a 28-year-old son, that's great. I'll let you take it over from there, Joe, but it was cool for me to watch my son just grow. And that sounds silly, but I love it. That's personal to me, and I love it. And I love here's what I love. Hey, Dad, what do you think about this? Mm-hmm. That's what I love.
And that's awesome to hear, man. That's awesome to hear because it's fantastic. And it's like better than your own stuff, right? When you watch your children see things and kind of get things and start to grow and watch their process is what I tell my children. I just enjoy watching your process. Even if you so-called quote fail, I don't mind your failure because I want to see how you're going to come out of it. And when you do, I think that's fantastic. I celebrate your failures because I know you're going to come out of it. And
that's what it's about. That's what it's about, and Bum's here. Maddox has asked me, his name's Maddox. I shouldn't have said it out loud, but yeah, Maddox is, and they go, what does Pencil Neck, what does Mark think? Bum's always in the show. What does Bum think? And I'm like, well, and I spoke for Bum. Well, Bum supports you. What's up, man? So I was just watching my kid grow to answer your question. It's a little poignant, little too personal, but
no, it's not.
Hey, everyone has kids, and they have kids that want to grow and do good. So that was my biggest thing. He went from a littles to a really big littles. Mm-hmm. So yeah. Anyway,
it's whatever you're willing to share, whether it be personal on the show. Whatever you want to share is fantastic, man. And that I definitely give him a round of applause, man. We've watched him grow from afar. And we've watched you grow as well as a father, man. And as a human. I think
the scariest thing is Coach is somebody's dad. That's scary. Like
very
damn. Yeah, who the coach is a dad? Well, damn.
Yeah.
Damn. So.
No, it is. It's good, man. And we have the other Cinderson chiming in here. Awesome, Coach. Same here. My kids graduated to showers. They no longer. That is. Boom! That's the biggest accomplishment for 2022. Is they no longer have to take baths in the same water on Saturdays. They get to take showers. We have watched a lot of kids grow on this show, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. We really have.
There's been a lot of growth, man. And that part is awesome too. Yeah, that part is awesome. Yeah. I definitely can appreciate that. It's not just bath day. Now Saturday is a full shower day. Hey, we're gonna spend the extra money on the water. You splurge, kids. You get to do your own thing now. It's fantastic. Yeah, I also have a 28-year-old and a 32-year-old and 4 grandkids, and I understand all parts of that, man. Like I tell my kids, you're the babysitters for my grandchildren, and I love those people. I'm in serious like with you guys, take you or leave you, but I have to kind of keep you because you're watching my grandkids. You know what I'm saying? So, but
it's very poignant, but it's very satisfying, and it's very it's just awesome, man. Like, because everyone goes through it, and it's a good thing. And yeah,
well, a lot of us go through it. A lot of us, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So,
with all respect to people that do not have any children, yeah,
and that's a blessing in itself, because there's days I'm like, listen, kid, you go that way, I go this way. No hard feelings. No hard feelings.
Yeah. Yeah. Overall, not a bad experience, and that's fantastic. Yeah, a lot of growth in my life for sure. Personally, a lot of things happened right here on the show. And I had to cancel the show for a few weeks there. That was kind of unprecedented to have that many weeks off, but absolutely necessary. As YouTube bandwidth called it there, my pericarditis. I was in the hospital, had some heart issues because of pericarditis, which is, according to some, COVID related, but got through it, and here we are. Like a lot of the obstacles in life that hit us, and by the grace of the big guy up there, here we are still talking to you. And so, yeah, very good.
No, that was
I need to recycle real quick. I'll be back.
Good. No, let me take over, Bum, if you don't mind. But that was a good time for Joe to let us into his life, because he was going through some shit, and too much credit to the MLEC. They kind of rallied. Everyone kind of rallied and was like, hey, what's up? What's up with Joe? What's up with the show? What's up with Bum? What's up with Mark and stupid coach? Like, everyone rallied. Would you agree?
See, I don't recall that.
Really?
I don't know. I maybe I'm just not remembering correctly, but maybe I'm thinking of YouTube bandwidth's interpretation of where Joe was.
No, there was a hiatus, and then when he got back and explained a little bit what happened, it turned into like hate, and then it turned into concern, and then when Joe's fine, then it's more hate. So,
no, okay, I will have to go back and watch the chat replay.
Well, yeah, because Joe explained it. That's how they know that, but it turned into like, again, it turned into like hate, and then, hey, where's Joe?
Then once we know you're okay, we hate you again.
Yeah. Well, go, of course, right?
Yeah.
So, and there's gonna be people there, the naysayers, but there's a reason why Joe has this many followers. There's a reason why Joe has a following, and there's a reason for the whole thing. And we banter with the MLDC, but yeah, there was a minute there where people were like, "We hate Joe. Is he okay? We hate Joe. Is he okay? Is he okay? Seriously, is he okay?" And we, you might not remember it like I do, but yeah,
I can't remember.
Oh, it absolutely happened like that. So,
I thought it was a nice obituary, but
see what I mean? How do people live without Jody?
Oh no! Oh no! Wait a minute! No, that statement alone, I have no idea what was talked about. But I can tell you right now, there's plenty of people sleeping very well without me in their lives. I can tell you that.
That's not true. People love to hate you, man.
Yeah, it's all good. Joe has more followers than SWW. Who really run it?
Dogs,
right? Yeah, that's the big thing. Yeah, pencil neck right there. Yeah,
yeah. Mr. Tom Hanks. What's his problem?
Right.
Maybe I'll prank call him right now. I'm gonna damn this guy. I won't do it. I'd love to, but I won't do it.
I'm trying to think of a favorite moment from the show, though, from last year. I think a moment that popped. I don't know about a favorite, but just a memorable moment is we had, and it was actually very recently. We had Barrett come back on the show.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
Real quick, and that is something that kind of stands out. He is someone we haven't heard from in a long time.
Yeah.
Hell, he jumped in from China or something like that.
Yeah. God damn, your memory's good. That's right. It was scattered, but yeah, he was in China. Yes.
I mean that's unprecedented here on this show to have someone live stream from China. That was insane. But just to hear from him very briefly, like we did, that brings me a lot of joy. You know what I'm saying? We're all friends. No charge. We're all friends here on this show, the way I look at it. And Barrick was a huge part of this show for quite a long time. And since the beginning, really, Barrett, almost the beginning, he was on this show before we were taping, if I'm not mistaken.
Was he not smoking from China? I think he was smoking.
He might have been. I don't remember. Yeah, you know what? You're right. Yeah, he was smoking because I was like, you smoke? And yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, absolutely. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if he was part of. I don't remember, but
I don't think he was on from the very beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Around the time I started watching, or shortly thereafter, he became a weekly presence.
Oh, he's a notable on Joe D's show. He's a notable.
Yeah.
Far. Yeah.
Yeah, and he didn't just cut. He did 2 weeks. He came back 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, which was it's amazing. Once we're all dudes, right? So I never take it personally.
I identify as a beer can.
And I by the way, thank you for that.
You are, Coach.
I identify as Jewish, by the way. I am Jewish, not Jewish, Jewish. Which is a clear distinction there. So yeah, I definitely identify that way as well. Yeah, I have some of the frugalness with money that other cultures seem to have, if you will. So
Bob's just looking at us like, what the hell is going
in that particular way?
That's my cue to mute myself.
Right, exactly. But it is pretty cool when we do have like Dave also came back this year. And he came back, I feel like 3 or 4 times. As men, we get in habits. We're pattern people. We have our patterns, whatever it may be. If you were to ever break that pattern, it is new. But you can get in a new pattern, a new routine fairly quickly. And once that pattern doesn't involve this show, you get farther and farther away from it. But once you do have that moment where you're kind of going through things, and it might obviously be YouTube, and you see us pop up in your feed and we're live, you're like, holy crap, I haven't been on that show in a long time. They're still around. They're still doing it. What the hell? And so you reminisce, you jump in a few times because, you remember the time and the day, and you make it fit for a couple of times. And I can see that. I'm always grateful for that. But at that point, you have a new routine, so it's hard to put it back in your weekly mix. But to have these guys jump in when they do, it's fantastic. I've always talked about it. We have the regular guys that show up, and then you have guys that'll show up for a while. It may be years, and then they're gone. And we have others that pop back in for a while again. It's the way the show works, man. It just has for a long time now, and thank goodness it does. I'm very, very grateful, that it just does. That's how it works.
I want to change my answer. My answer is the evolution from Jody from back then to now. That's what I like about last year.
In what way? What?
So you asked a question earlier about right. So the evolution of last year to this year is huge with us, with the MLDC, with the clips, with everything, man. Like we have growing pains, but we're still doing good and having a good time, man. There's some YouTube videos of there that I love. A bum with the midget Trent.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I just love that stuff, man. That's the good stuff. That's the gravy. So, when did you have COVID, Jody? Also,
yeah. Rainer's asking, when did you have COVID, Jody? Did you get vaxxed? Glad you're okay, man. Now back to the hate, folks. I think that is Rainer being very sincere, actually. I didn't have COVID. According to some people, the vaccination, I am vaccinated. The vaccination can cause or be one of the causes of pericarditis, the hardening of the liner, if you will, just to super simplify it, that goes around the heart. And I had pericarditis, and it was insanely humbling. What is very obvious is the heart controls your whole body. It controls your circulation, which controls your whole body. I don't even know how to explain it, but once you go through it,
I think you mean penis. Penis controls everything. My thoughts.
Okay.
Very
good. Yeah.
Joe, I think whatever you have to say regarding your heart, I think Mr. Rainer will be sympathetic towards whatever you have to
you're
right.
Everything you've reported, you're very correct.
Yeah.
You're very correct. Yeah. He will definitely understand that part, because so for me personally, you always hear about your heart and how much it controls your body. But boy, I got to tell you, man, that was, and it was awful. I don't wish pericarditis on anybody. I have in some of the best cardiologists in Phoenix. I mean, A plus, fantastic. That was rough. That was rough, man. But got through it, and here we are. You know what I'm saying? Now it could come back like that. You really don't know, but my heart, it's funny to be told your heart is 100% healthy, but it's the lining that goes around it that was putting me in danger. And again, getting back to Damar Hamlin and his injury, once you have anything happen to your heart, you do realize how delicate we really are. It's not an old age. I know I'm 52. It's not an old age thing. Pericarditis actually happens to people that are much, much younger than me. It can happen to any of us. It's very rare as well. But boy, I tell you, that was humbling, man. Even as I was going through it, I was still in awe of how powerful your heart is. Like you truly, as I'm weak with no appetite, imagine this guy with no appetite. Make your video now. Molar, okay. That was very, very powerful, man. That was very humbling. I was in awe of the human body and the way it works, and I don't know, just everything. That was an experience, man. That was wow. That was crazy.
It is crazy. Vega called me yesterday, and I didn't want to say nothing, but he's like, "Hey, coach," I said, "What's going on?" He says, "My ovaries hurt." I said, "Well, Vega."
Oh,
yeah, his ovaries are hurting him.
Wow.
Yeah, and same with Molar.
Is he ovulating or anything?
And that's my first question. I said, "Hey, your ovaries are hurting.
Yeah.
What can I do to help?" And they really didn't have too many answers. So, yeah.
Well, here is the cure. Lone Wolf says if you have health issues, just drink malt liquor, smoke malt lettuce, and eat malt shrooms.
There you go.
I know a lot of people, and this is from Rainer, I know a lot of people who are now suffering from this problem. We live in messed up times. Yeah. One thing I respect about Rainer for sure, I respect all these guys in their own way, but Rainer is an adult at times and has his own, he has his own issues and continues to have his own issues and definitely understands from a human point of view what can happen to you, man. And these things are boy, they make you reflect. I gotta admit, I've been there at other people's bedsides what feels like at least a dozen times to support them and help them through their issue. And boy, I tell you, when that hit in July, I got to tell you, actually it started in December of 21. Actually, that's the first incident I had. And it wasn't quite diagnosed right, which is a big controversy between me and my cardiologist. But like I told her, you're pretty good, but you missed that one. You know what I'm saying? You missed it. You know what I'm saying? She swears on stacks of Bibles that she didn't miss it. But I'm like, I had those symptoms last January, last December. And anyway, but back, it came back in July with a vengeance. And boy, that I never felt that kind of pain. That kind of pain, that pain was it stops you, man. Like I could take a lot of pain, I can take a lot. I'm sitting here with pain right now as we speak. But boy, that was rough, man. That was rough. What did it say here? Mr. Rainer is an adult, you milk dud. Okay, yeah, very much so. Yeah, he is an adult, absolutely. And cheers to Bummit. Right there. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely cheers to the Bummit. In any case, no show next week, guys. I will be traveling, visiting family. I am off for unfortunately, usually I take the whole month of January off. This year, because of what happened in July, I only have 3 weeks. So, but that's still, I recognize a lot more than some folks have. So, I take the majority of January off still. But I'll be traveling to see my family and enjoying that time, and not. We will do the show the following weekend. So,
as you should, and that's okay.
Mhm.
As you should, that's okay. Cheers, my friend. Cheers, man. Enjoy everything you got coming to you.
Yes.
And Bum, if you want to drink off camera, let me know.
Sounds good, Coach.
So, everybody enjoy their weekend off next weekend, and we'll see you back the following weekend, man. Okay. Peace out, guys. We'll see you
in 2 weeks.
And thank you to everybody, man. Everybody that tunes in, we thank you. And subscribe and like.
Yeah, Mark's not even here, so we'll half-ass it.
Send us money.
Exactly.
Hold on.
Send us money.
Let me get my neck. I don't have a neck.
Exactly. Yeah. We kind of stretch it out a little bit. Yeah.
Buy our merch.
Yeah, buy our merch and hit the button and do all the stuff and
become a Patreon.
Yeah. At the end of the show, right? Aren't we supposed to do that?
Yeah, go to our GoFundMe. Give us
2
money.
hours in, we're like, you know what? Hit the like button. If you're still here, I hope you hit the like button. All right, guys, we'll see you, man. Peace out. 2 weeks.
See ya.